Okay, homesteaders, let's talk about chickens. This is our chicken area. We let them kind of free range around in here. And these coops, I really love. These coops are made by Omelette. You can see there. That's actually the control box for our automatic door. You don't have to have the automatic door, but I really love this thing. The reason why we have these cattle panels up is because we do keep a bull in here sometimes to help keep the grass down. And we don't want him messing with everything. So, this is the largest version of the coop that they make. It comes in all polymer or plastic, which is amazing. I've had too many coops that just after a while, you know, wood does what it does outside. This comes with a nice ramp for them, and they have set the spacing of the ramp and also the spacing of the inside for their talons to go through, and it feels like they're roosting even though it's not a roost. I'll show you that on the inside. It's just genius. I love how this has an automatic door in there, and it also has a manual door, and they don't interfere with one another. So if it's wintertime and something freezes, you can still close the manual door and open it without having any problems. This is a panel that transmits light on the inside. You've got some vents here and vents here. Hey girls! On the side here, they have these locking mechanisms so raccoons and stuff can't come in, and it just twists and turns. And you've got your laying boxes. Oh, check that out. Nice, beautiful egg. This one is actually a fake egg that helps them know where to lay. What I really like about the laying area, it has this partition. You reach up here, pull something, and this partition comes down and blocks the whole area from the rest of the coop, so they can't come in here at nighttime and mess up your bedding. This is just for laying. Then in the day, you just pull that up, lock it back in place, and they can do their laying, as you can see. Then in the back, you've got some more vents. There's a little latch under here you can pull up and you can pull out. And same thing with the trays underneath where they sit and sleep. And this is very easy to pull out and clean. They're very sturdy. Pull that up. So you can even pressure wash them if you wanted to. This is the back door for when you need to get in there. Everything comes apart really easy to put back on. So you can see there's no roost in here, but every single little hole in there is perfectly spaced for them to reach around, and it feels like they're roosting, and they love it. They absolutely love it in here. It's pretty thick walled, and so it provides insulation in the summer and winter. I like Omelette as well because they're very innovative. There's a light up there you can get that comes on maybe a certain amount of time before the door opens. You can set it with their app, and it helps encourage the chickens to come in at nighttime, especially when you're training them. There's a whole wall here that says heat panel. It looks like they're going to eventually design a radiant heat panel that goes up on that wall, and that way you can provide them more warmth in the wintertime if you're in one of those climates. And then there's even a little space right here that says camera, where you could potentially attach a chicken camera to watch them in here. So they're just all about innovation. They're not cheap, but I'm telling you, by the time this thing is not working for us, we would have gone through many wooden coops, and the price, I think, would be negligible. This would probably end up being cheaper. I also wanted to show you the way that we feed them. I am a big fan of these. We have lots of other little animals, mice, and different little birds that would love to eat our chicken food. But instead, we've got these, once again on Amazon. I'm not affiliated with them. When you open up the top, you can fill them with food. And then they have to step on these, and it opens it up on the inside. I don't know if you can see that or not in there. Maybe get some better light. See? It opens it up so they can eat out of there. When they get off of it, it closes again and protects the food from scavengers. They're also waterproof. I mean, they've been out in pretty hard rain before, and I haven't seen a lot of water get in there, so I believe they're just fine outside as well. We got a normal calcium and everything. Yeah, but they love it, and you can fill those things up and they'll last a week at least, depending on how many chickens you've got. We also have extra laying areas up against the wall. There's 3 spots in the big Omelette coop, but depending on how many chickens you have, you could use that Omelette coop to hold. They say like 6 to 8 chickens, but you could definitely fit more in there, especially if you're doing the free range thing, and then you have extra boxes, extra nesting boxes like this that you can put somewhere just so they're not fighting over a place to lay.